How did I find my indigenous deep squat at age 57? So what I'd like to do today is share with you what I've been doing to get into this position. So I like to start with what I call shin box. And very simply, you're going to sit back with your hands behind you, roll your hips from side to side, or your thighs, as you can see I'm doing here. And this helps to loosen your hips up. It gets the synovial fluid in the hip joint moving, so your hips will have a little more freedom of movement, help support that, your body in that position of the deep squat. And then from here, I'll just kind of sit up, reach, work on getting a nice tall spine, because you want to have a nice tall spine, upright posture when you're working your deep squat. I'll add a little bit of a tabletop press. That just helps prep the shoulders, give you a little bit more stability to get into that position. Now, one of the key things for me personally that I have found that's helped me find my indigenous deep squat has been rocking back and forth in a quadruped position with my knees off the floor. So you can follow along here. I go ahead and I get on all fours, my knees are off the floor, and I just kind of rock back and forth here. And then during that rocking process, I might make some adjustments as to where my feet are placed, where my hips are, and then I'll start to walk back a little bit. And I'll walk forward, and I'll just slowly again introduce this position to my hips and knees and my body. And while I'm doing it, I'm also trying to keep a tall spine. So finally, I'll walk back, and I'll get into that nice deep indigenous squat with a tall spine. Your goal is try and sustain this, say, for 10 minutes. Myself personally, I've been working on sustaining this for a little over a minute, and I try to do that 5 to 6 times a day. So at the end of the day, I will have accumulated 5 to 6 minutes in this position. Share in the comments what your goal is, or if you've never done this before, how would you go about finding this position? You can follow the tips I provided, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some subsequent videos, and you can follow along my journey on how I improve my ability to sustain holding the indigenous squat. I'll see you in the next video.